Hello students in LOS 120 for the spring 2021 semester. I'm Paul Caron, your instructor for this semester. This video is about three things. First, it goes over the syllabus for the course. Then it goes over how to maneuver around bright space, which may be new for some of you. And then finally, how to get a good grade in this class. That'll be a short one. So this will be three parts to this video. So the first thing I'll do is I will be going over the syllabus here. And the syllabus looks like this. As of the information, that's the office phone number, which I'm not in the office much this semester because of the pandemic. So this is my cell phone. This is the email address, which everything that you need to do, all the work, everything that has to be passed in goes to this email right here. Okay? Now, if this were a regular semester and some of you lived in the Lewiston-Auburn area, I am in Lewiston-Auburn College, and I don't have any office hours right now because everything's shutting down or opening up. It's never it's never good to make plans and then have to change them. So if you want to, we can Zoom, and I'll wear pants if you wear pants. So just be aware of that. For those of you that have been in this class and registered for a while, you know I sent an email earlier at the beginning of the calendar year to remind you that this book is the fifth edition, not the eighth. I think the USM bookstore has the eighth, which I've told them several times it's not the eighth. It's because the videos and all the work match to the fifth. This is a very inexpensive book because it's an older edition. It also is something that you can find on Amazon or other university bookstores online. Could pay about $4 for this book. You might, in some cases, pay more for shipping than you do for the book itself. It used to come with a CD-ROM. That's not working anymore. Now, I will say this on this video, and I will say it in announcements. There are some apps that are in the older videos that I made that I use. These apps don't exist anymore. In fact, they're so old, they're not even called apps then. They weren't called apps then. So now, if there's something that needs to be done, you can just Google that title and you will find several online versions of those apps that are free that you can manipulate yourself without having to download anything. So be aware of that. Some of these exercises that you'll have to do will be available online and if you Google it. These resources are for the papers that you will write. You don't have to get them. This is an older edition. There isn't a newer one here. I'm not into buying textbooks just for the sake of giving publishers extra money. The new editions cost around $150. Statistics has not changed much since 2010 for this class. An online manual, I'll refer you to this and other things too. Now, you need Microsoft Word and Excel, but many of these programs that we use, like Excel, can be done on Google Docs. They can be done Google Docs and Google Sheets. However, all the work has to be sent in by Word and Excel, and that will be explained later on. So these are the office hours, and usually have this is a joke here, okay? But it goes on throughout the whole semester. It's just my shtick. It's to keep you calm, and also I like dark chocolate, 78%. You can do 72% if you want to get some extra points as well. I'm kidding. All right, so the objectives. You can. I'm not going to read these all to you, but you're going to be finding the habits of a research professional, and you're going to write a professional quality research paper, which I'll explain in a few moments. So these are the objectives for this class. Sounds crazy, but sounds work. Now, late work is a very big thing with me. You lose 25 points for a day late, and then you start losing 5 points more. This is especially true for the discussions. Now, if you are in a situation where you can't get to do the work, please let me know beforehand. Don't send me an email 2 weeks after said I had a situation, I couldn't do the work, and so on. Uh, Let me know beforehand, and then we can set up a due date for you. Um, so again, course policies. These are a lot of the course policies, academic support, tutoring and writing. These are all available. These are on every syllabus that you get or should be, and it's part of the provost's. These are from the provost's office. even has the COVID face covering requirement, which you don't have to cover your face while taking this class. If you do, well, okay, you might look a little different in your apartment or home. All right, the course requirements. Now, this is what we get to the class. Discussion questions. This is the first thing here, and I'm on this point right here. So I'm looking at this, and every Friday, I will give out on Brightspace, a discussion. You have till the next Friday to respond and post your own thing about the discussion. Because we don't meet in a regular classroom, this emulates or copies the discussions you would have in a class. Then for full credit, you have to respond to at least one other student's response by the Wednesday of the following week. Okay, so if it's due Friday, then it's going to be your response to another student will be due that Wednesday, and 10 points for not responding on time for that. So make sure if you want full credit, you have to put in a post by the due date and then respond by the Wednesday after that due date. Okay. The next thing is the research articles. The research articles is a freebie assignment, and it's right here. Research articles, 20%. Everything is 20% in this case here. And the research articles are finding 5 peer-reviewed journals. If you've never done that, this is your chance to learn how to do that. And this will be just there is a rubric, there is a video on all of this stuff. So I will show you that on Brightspace. That's due in March. The reason is that you're getting ready to write your paper. These are the 2 assessments that are going to be given. They will be posted on Blackboard the week before. You have a whole week. You actually have about 8 days to finish the assessment. So this is what that's going to be due. So it's going to be posted the week before. So please don't send me an email a month before saying, where's the assessment? You're not going to see it till the week before. Okay? And here we go. This is the semester research paper that scares a lot of people, and it shouldn't. It's just that it's a statistical academic research paper. It's not an English paper that you wrote or an essay or anything like that. So this is going to be something that you need to send your drafts in, and please read this again and again and again. It has to be in APA format. It's your research paper. It's not a review of other scholars' papers. Again, there is a video and a rubric for this on the Brightspace, and that will be due in April, last day of April. The week later, we had the final assessment. Okay, so basically, that is the syllabus. This tells you what is going to happen each week. Remember that because we start a week later than usual, we do not have a semester break in the middle of this semester. So everything just goes straight through from January 25th to May 7th. Okay, right there, May 7th. So, part 2 of this video. I hope you're still with me or you're taking it in pieces. So, part 2 is going on to Brightspace. So, in your USM, this may look a little bit different, by the way, because as an instructor, I have maybe some more stuff. But you're going to see this B here, and you click on the B, and it looks like this at some point. Okay, again, it may look a little bit different because it has the courses that I teach. So our class, it's going to be active in a few, as soon as I'm done this video, is going to look like this, okay? As that logo. When you click on that logo, it looks like this. So you get this course home, and the course home, I haven't done anything yet because it will be announcements. I will have announcements galore, so this thing will be filled. You will get announcements. It's very important that you get activated with the Brightspace so that you will get the announcements when I post them. They will be sent to you as an email. Okay, so these are all the parts of the course. So the main part to get to is content. Okay, we click on content, and there's the syllabus right now. So that's what I'm reviewing. I will also have this video on there as well. So this is like a meta thing. The assessments, you don't see them yet. They will be posted a week before they're due. All right. Now, the assignments are here. There's course documents, web links, and electronic reserves. So, syllabus, you already know that one. Assignments. Let me talk about the assignments. The assignments are optional. For instance, click on chapter 1 um, assignments. It says what we want you to do is this on Excel is making graphs, and the chapter exercises are found on page 27. Try these. Now you can send these to me for my review. It's always good because if you send them to me, the assessment won't be a big surprise because I will review them and then say this is what I'm looking for, or you may want to consider doing this. So each chapter of the course has an assignment. Again, it is optional. You do not have to send it. So these are the chapters that we are going to cover this semester. We are going to cover these chapters. All right? And even on chapter 11, there's a web page on how to solve them because that's a little bit more difficult chapter. So there we go. These are all the chapters that we're covering in this semester. So that's the way to get started. And I'll explain more of that in my next part of this video, part 3. Course documents, these are important because they give you some idea of how to do the research article assignment. What are the research paper? These are two different things now. Okay, there's another thing for the research paper and library assistance. These are just documents that help you. Now here comes one of the more important aspects of the course. I'm not going to click on them because they will pop up. But each chapter has a video. That's the lesson for this class. You should look at the video and then enjoy my mellifluous nasal voice and the way I go over the chapter. What I try to do is take the chapter of the book and then condense it into what is important for this class. So these are all the chapters that we go over. And then you even have some videos, short ones, shorter than this, research article assignment tips. Write your research paper like this and get a gold star. And might get an A too. How to get a good grade on your research paper. These are different ideas for you. So these are just videos that I made to help you out. Okay, so that's what this is all about. And then to get to the discussions, if you go to assessments and you look up his discussions, there will be a discussion the Friday before this class starts. So let's see, we start 25th, 24th, 23, 22. So on January 22nd, there will be the first discussion. And this is where you do your response and then you check other students and you respond to their post. That's how we get in maneuver. So this is basically the whole idea. Content is the big section, and assessments is where you're going to find discussions. And your grades are also under assessments as well. They will be posted as we go along. And that is basically it for maneuvering around Brightspace. Part 3, the final section, very short. I know you're getting excited to know that there's an ending to this video. It's how to get smart in this class. Every week I send an announcement, all right, telling you what's happening, what you do, and read that announcement. It's going to be sent to you. That's why you got to get on Brightspace. It's going to be sent to you by email. Look at the syllabus to see what is covered for that week. So you go to the syllabus and you go, okay, what's this week here? And every week this tells you what is the chapter. So let's say we're on chapter the first week and we're going to look, and January 25th, the week of is chapter 1. All right. So we go to chapter 1 and then we go to the content area. And then on content area, I look up chapter 1 for the web links, which is the lecture of the class. And then if you look up assignments, and these are the chapter 1 assignments. And it tells you that you can do this chapter 1 assignments found on page 27. And then you can send that or not. You don't have to. This is not required. But the more that you do, the better you have a chance to do well in this class. So going back to this page, okay, go to the assignment module, watch the video, do the optional assignment problems. Then, when we have writing assignments, send drafts. This is very important. I don't understand why people don't want to send a draft. And if you have hundreds of drafts, it's great. Even if you write a new paragraph, that's great. Send it in. The more drafts, the higher the grade. That's not a proven statistical fact, but it's pretty well what I've seen in the many years that I've been doing it. It is a correlation though, and that will be something you'll have to learn what that means in this course. So if you want feedback, send them to me and I'll respond, and usually about in a day or two, 2 days at the most. However, if it's sent in on a Saturday or a Friday night after a certain time, I may not get it till Monday because I like to take a break as I go vacationing every weekend to the polar regions of this country. And if you believe that, well, I have some other things I can tell you. So it requires a level of communication. Remember that a successful learning experience requires a level of communication between the student and teacher. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. The more you do, the better you do. It's a statistical fact. And don't make me say statistical again because I lisp. All right, so that is the course. And if you have any questions, you know where to get to me and you know how to get to me. So please, and I wish you the best for this semester and take care.